Welcome back to VideotronicMaker. Today I am pretty happy to announce that the new VideotronicMaker website is live. And here it is, the new VideotronicMaker website. We've got a little video slider at the top. And here on the home page, I start out with explaining how the tutorials and just basic information is presented on the website, and then just a mention of the tutorials. And there's two cool buttons here. I like these buttons. You can either go to the introduction to the tutorials, which is this here. That's why there's a 1 there, and then this has a 2. If you want to go straight to the tutorials, you click here. Nice little image I created here. Here's a secret. Well, I'm not going to tell you the secret of how I made that. I'm going to keep it a secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Okay, and then over here we have the, to be totally honest here, I'm trying to encourage people to subscribe to the channel and watch the channel. And that's what I'm pushing here. So here's the first episode. This explains everything. I think this is a playlist actually. And if you want to go to the page, which is this page here, you can click here. Now we have the tutorials section. Here's a preview of the tutorials. We have Arduino tutorials, Visuino tutorials, and project builds. I only have one so far. This kind of covers the topics that are covered on the site. This is not exhaustive. This is just what I have so far. Actually, I haven't put these up yet, but this will take you to the tutorial categories page. So we have Arduino, Visuino, projects, finished projects, and then DIY electronics. I have a couple that I've done. I have to include them shortly. Then we have resources. These are basically, I'm trying to show some love here. These are the companies that when I was first introduced to physical computing, this is where I was. I was on Key Studio. I was buying everything on Amazon. I created a Hackster profile, Raspberry Pi, Visuino, and Arduino, and these take you to those sites. I want to add Elegoo because that was the first kit I bought, but maybe I'll do it later. All right, and then there's the technology section, which is this area here on the menu. This is all just a starting point for the website. I'm going to build on top of it, and I'll talk more about the technology page here. This is more like resources. Well, it's also resources. Okay, so let's get into the menu here. This obviously brings you to the home page. Let's go to the tutorials page. I have to stop making that sound. It messes up the audio. Okay, here's the tutorials page. This is my photography, by the way. Pretty much everything in here is my photography. I really like taking photographs of the Arduino components and everything involved here. It's a nice subject matter, right? Okay, so these can be sorted by category. If you want just Arduino, or just finished projects, or Visuino, it categorizes it. So let's go into one tutorial and see what that looks like. Okay, here's the tutorial for this project. Now, this is I did not try to reinvent the wheel here. What I tried to do is do what works already and then build on top of it. And that's pretty much the way we all create, right? We don't try to reinvent the wheel. So this is based on the Arduino project hub and the Hackster.io project, which is actually, they're in partnership together. This is how they present. They allow you to create your projects on their site, and this is pretty much how they do it. I added my own little twist. So here we have the story of the project, and then I get right to the video. And in the video, and it says it here, full instructions are in the video. So I want you to watch this. I put a lot of time and effort into explaining everything in here. This is not an instructable where you type everything out on this. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm making the video so you can watch the video. But I did put some information here. Okay, what's different from the other two sites I mentioned? Well, I have a levels gauge. This tells you how difficult this project is and how much fun I think it is, or at least how much fun it was for me. Then we have the skills practice section. This lists, all the areas that you're going to be working with in this tutorial. So electronics, you're going to work with Arduino, you're going to work with some basic, even though you're using Arduino here, you do have to go back to Arduino IDE, to the Arduino IDE. So basics of Arduino, the LCD display and the clock. Then, like the other two sites, I list the components, and this is my photography here. I'm trying to keep the site, trying to use all of my photography here. And like the other sites, tells you how many you need, and here's a link to buy this on Amazon. So if you click it, it opens a new window, and here it is on Amazon, the Arduino shop, and you can buy this here for 18 bucks. All right, so all of them have their own links. I'm kind of showing love to the, Key Studio. They make some nice stuff, so that takes you to their store. All right, now software and applications. You're going to use Arduino and Arduino. This will take you to the Arduino page, the website, where you can download. This is their homepage, and this is where you go to download the software. It's free. So there you go. And then this one takes you to the Arduino website, where you can either use the web editor, which is pretty cool actually, or you can use the Arduino IDE, and they just came out with a new beta version that looks pretty cool. That's where you can download that for free. Okay, so now the code section. So this is important to note here, and I mention it here. Using the sketch below, which is this Arduino sketch, is not recommended. Why? Because the Arduino libraries are updated regularly, so they might not work. The Arduino project file will always work and generate the latest code and libraries. So this is the code that Arduino generated at the time that I compiled this sketch from Arduino, right? It might work today, but because the libraries are updated regularly, this may not work. So what you want to do here is download the file, the Arduino project file, and then compile a fresh new Arduino sketch over here. And so this link will take you to my GitHub page. And here is the Arduino project file, and you just click this button here and you hit download zip, and it will download a zip file. Okay, so why put the Arduino sketch that was compiled in here if it's not a good idea to use it? Well, it might work, but why? Okay, here's why. Because I really like this feature that the Arduino web editor has. It allows you to share the sketch online and embed it on your site. I think that's cool. So, and in here, you still have the layout that I created using, I think I used Fritzing, and the schematic. I'm still learning how to make schematics. So this is cool. So I put it in here. I like it. It's cool. It's just cool. Okay, down below here we have a little gallery. My photography. I like this. I like shooting this stuff. It's colorful. There's a lot of detail. So here's the gallery, and you can get out of it. Okay, you can share this from here also to your own social media. So obviously you click the share button and it creates your post for you, and then you just share it. So please feel free to share this. And there's Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Okay, other related tutorials, and you can leave comments down here. All right, let's just show you the footer really quick. My social media, the VideotronicMaker social media links are here. This is the YouTube channel where you can click here. It'll take you to the YouTube channel. I need to change that to blank. Here's the channel. Here we have links to my Project Hub accounts. So this takes you to my Arduino Project Hub. This takes you to my Hackster Project Hub. And this takes you to my GitHub. Okay. And then this is just a video. You can just play it from right there. All right. And then now here you can either go to the next or previous tutorial. So that's the tutorial section. Okay, now let's get to this item here, Maker Technology, which, by the way, that would be this button. Goes to the same place. Okay, so this is this is a starting point. This is kind of like a resources page. Just getting started with it. I intend to build on top of this. I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do differently than what I've seen. Saw some cool stuff on Instagram actually that I liked. So this explains the basic components that you're gonna work with here. The boards, the Arduino boards, the Arduino components, which would be something like this or this, the software, which is what I showed you on the previous page, and shields. I don't think I have any shields. I have one somewhere else. And gives a brief explanation. This is a keyboard, but I didn't have any other icons, so it kind of looks like an Arduino. Everything else makes sense. Shields get stacked on top of each other, so that makes sense. That made sense to me. Okay, and then I talk about not the difference, but just introducing single board computers and Arduino. Two different things, serve different purposes, but kind of do the same thing, but not really. Here's some photography of mine of some components. More photography, some buttons, some not buttons, potentiometers. And then another thing I want to talk about on the site is 3D printing. I haven't done anything with that yet, but I'm getting to it. This is my printer over here. Printer section, and then just some more photography. All right, next page, the About page. This is about the website, how this site works, how this site is maybe different from another site. So what's the main difference? I'm not an experienced or veteran maker, right? So I've always made it clear. I'm a beginner. We're going to learn together, like, like if we were in high school and you went to a tutoring session on your, for your lunch period, and I was in the tutoring session showing you what I just learned, to help you out. And then maybe you share some stuff back with me, and then I learn too. And that's kind of the idea behind the whole VideotronicMaker idea. Okay, how to use the site? Pretty easy. Find your topic, do the tutorial, and then make something like some Google goggles, Arduino goggles, or something like that. Okay, just a little cool animation there with a Raspberry Pi. More photography. And just stating here, I don't want to, let me keep it moving here. You can visit the site. All right, this is the YouTube page, right? Video production side of it. So the YouTube channel right now is broken up into episodes where I'm sitting in front of the camera talking. You see me and I'm showing you something or talking about something. Then these cool buttons here. I love these buttons. Take you to the channel. Here's a previous video. And here's a little teaser of what's coming next. By the way, this is an idea that I have. Super complicated, but I want to give it a shot. Well, you can see for yourself what it is. I don't want to give away too much, but this is my little Arduino Uno with an LED. This is my microphone. That's kind of me right there. That would be the first character. Little computer over here, the toolbox over here. Okay, so this belongs to my daughter. This guy belongs to my sons. These chairs belong to my daughter. This here is from the Lego Dimensions kit, I believe. All right, so here's the playlists. We have the Arduino playlist and the Visuino playlist, and another link for Visuino. Free link for free software. Okay, and then there's the contact page. Pretty straightforward. You can send me a message. Here's the email. Here's the phone number you can call. Hours. I'm not a store, but these are kind of the hours I work, but not really. You can subscribe here and get an email notification when there is new relevant content. I haven't really set it up yet, but it's coming. I got some big plans here, but that's it. That is the VideotronicMaker.com website. Please visit. Please share comments. Please subscribe to this channel. And thanks for watching. See you later.